Hi you guys, welcome back to Vlogmas day 4/5. I just wanted to preface this by saying I want to give you guys the most authentic content in Vlogmas, and that means showing you guys that sometimes I don't do things at all during the day. Vlogmas day 4, I honestly drove to my parents' house and dropped off my dry cleaning, which I will show you guys, but after that, I just sat around my parents' house and just had quality time with them and my son and went to Walmart, and that's it. If I'm being super transparent with you guys, it was not a vlog my whole day because it was just a lot of sitting and driving. My parents do live kind of far from me, so I just drive all the way over there, and it does take some time because sometimes I get stuck in traffic. But I was not gonna take you guys just for the drive. So today we are going to be adding both 4 and 5 together. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on Vlogmas Day 6. We're going on a road trip. We are on our way to my parents' house. My parents live a bit away from us, and we're gonna go for a little visit, a little overnight stay. So we have a few pit stops along the way. So we are going to make a stop at Seasoning Alley to get something to eat. Yes, 2 days in a row because that's probably like my favorite restaurant. And then we're also gonna go to my tailor and to my, well, same thing, tailor and dry cleaner, because I have 2 jackets to drop off. I'll show you guys which jackets and what I'm getting done to them, because there needs to be a few adjustments to one of them, and one of them just needs dry cleaners. But I want to show you guys really quickly why I'm here and what exactly I'm doing to each one. So the first jacket that I am taking in is my Pete Daytona jacket. I got this one on eBay, but when I got him, his face was pretty dirty, but as you can see, he's pretty clean now because I did take him to a dry cleaner right when I got him, because it was right before it got cold, and I was like, I cannot wait to wear him. I'm so excited because I had been looking for him for a while. And when I got it back from the first dry cleaner, which isn't the one that I like to go to, it's just the one that's like extremely close to my house, like walking distance from my house, I got it back. I took him out of the packaging, and yes, he looked cleaner, but he smelled so bad. I feel like I can still kind of smell that smell, and it's like dirty towels. And I know that sounds disgusting, but like when I got him originally from eBay, from the eBay shipper, it did not smell like that. And it was just so strong. It smelled so bad, and I was so bummed. I let it air out. It did go away a little bit, so I wore him once to a pop-up, but then I feel like I smelled like I just felt like I could smell it. So it's been bothering me, and it's been kind of turning me off from wearing him again. So I thought I would just get him dry cleaned because I don't want him to smell weird anymore. And the second one I'm getting dry cleaned, so the second one I'm getting dry cleaned is this one. If you guys follow me on Instagram, this was shown on my Instagram story, and so many people went crazy over it. I want to tell you guys a little bit of the backstory with this jacket. So I'm pretty sure I found it for Romani first. Romani loves Spider-Man, so I found it for Romani. I think I paid $60 for his, and then I saw that there's a men's version that goes for like $1,000 on eBay. Like if you look up this jacket and the men's like extra large, or actually the only other ones I've ever seen was like extra large 2X, and it's on eBay, and it's going for like a couple $100, like $800 to $1,000, and there was no way I was ever gonna pay that. But yeah, I went to a thrift store because the thrift store posted it on their Instagram that they were gonna have it. Well, I was gonna go get it for myself because we love Spider-Man, all 3 of us, so much. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go get it. I paid $150 for it. So when I had got to the thrift store, I saw that it was a 2X, which is Sergio size, and it was just meant to be. I was like, well, you know what? He's gonna like it. And so if he doesn't like it, I'm gonna wear it. Well, I ended up fitting me like in a cool way, but it was oversized. Like, I knew if I would have bought it for myself and Sergio didn't like it, I would have been kind of stuck in a pickle, because it's not something that I would lean into like to wearing all the time because of just how like oversized it is. If you guys don't know, I'm 5 foot 5'1", so when something's like oversized, like it looks a lot different on me than somebody who's taller, obviously. So I felt like it just kind of like I was drowning in the jacket, but I was like, oh, you know what? It's not meant to be, but it fits Sergio like a glove. Like, it looks so good on him. And so him and Ro will match. I think it's a medium. Romani's in like an extra small right now. And then I was scrolling on Depop as one does, and then this one came up for $130. And I was messaging the guy asking, because obviously I knew that they had kid sizes, and the adult sizes that I had ever seen went for super expensive. So I was like, is it adults? Is it adults? Like, waiting for him to answer, and I never got an answer back. And I finally just bought it because I was like, you know what, I can just message him and say like, hey, can you cancel my order? I'm so sorry. But he ended up telling me it's an adult medium. On the listing though, it never specified that it was so dirty. Like, okay, I can see the dirtiness maybe, but like you can kind of tell that right here the stitching is kind of coming undone. I'm gonna see if they can like stitch that up. If not, like, I'm cool with that. But on the inside is my only issue. There is a big tear in the lining, which is fine because you can literally see where the thread came undone. It's not like it's like a tear in the middle. It's like the seam came undone. So that's super easy for them to fix. But I wish that they would have at least told me, the seller would have like specified like, hey, it does have some damage, because I would have offered him a little bit less. But you know what, like, regardless, it was a steal. So I'm gonna go and have my seamstress look at it, and hopefully it looks brand new. But this is the back. The back's pretty clean. It's more so the front. It just looks like somebody kept it in their garage or something. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't talk about, is that like on eBay, Depop, you get scammed sometimes. Like, I feel like not every time, it's like probably like a good like 2 out of 10 times, 1 out of 10, it's really slim that people just try to make a quick buck, and then they scam you and they put it like, they give you a kid size and it's supposed to be adult sizing. And you know, like, that's just the name of the game when you shop online, like on those kind of resale apps.
Mama, you say go.
Get set. Oh, sorry, puppy. Go.
We're supposed to go this way.
Here.
Romani won again.
Okay, Vlogmas day 5. I'm gonna show you guys a little get ready with me and do my skincare and throw a little bit of makeup on. We've all been there. The people who are magic key holders, you make a reservation and then you forget about it. So I am going to get ready really quickly and then take my son to go literally walk in, maybe get some hot chocolate, and then walk out. I'm so upset with myself, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I saw the previous video that I'm really into Japanese and Korean skincare. I love this because it's like a facial mist, but it has like oil inside of it, so you're supposed to shake it and then mist it onto your face. I love putting a facial mist on because I use hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid can hold like 100 times its weight in water, so it's best to add like a facial mist on top, or facial mist and then hyaluronic acid, because it will be more moisturizing for your skin. I also go in with the peptide glazing fluid by Rhode. It's not really picking up. So I just kind of wanted to do a chit chat get ready with me, because I wanted to keep it extremely real with you guys. I know we see all over Instagram, TikTok, people getting ready for their everyday life, and it's super eventful, it's super crazy, they do a million things in one day. But I just want to use my platform to remind people that everything you see, almost everything you see on the internet, is curated. Before I had my Kachow page, I would use my personal page a lot, like story-wise, to post like day-to-day pictures. I was just a little bit more open on my story, and I didn't close myself off purposely. I think I did it more so because I just got so busy with Kachow. And you know, if you guys didn't know, if you guys weren't there from the beginning, I used to do my story sales through on my story on my Kachow page. And honestly, I just felt like it's like when I would log on Instagram, I would automatically associate it with working. So I kind of just stopped being on Instagram, even my personal one, as much. I've kind of found like a new love for Instagram again. So I've been posting more. I've been posting on my story, and I really enjoy it. I think like with everything comes moderation. Like you leave it for a little bit and then you can always come back and find it. But I bring up Instagram because I feel like that's like one of our main platforms, that and obviously TikTok. But everything we see is like edited. People are always going to show all of their highs, and obviously day to day we're not thinking about, well, what, you know, every single individual person, we're not thinking about our low, like someone else's lows. At least I hope you're not. I bring up Instagram because I think that is like the easiest example to use when talking about comparison, because there's no context behind the pictures. It's just posting a picture, look at like my great accomplishments, and then we're on it so many hours of the day. I know I could speak for myself that I'm on it a little bit more than I should be, but I used to compare myself a lot and think like, man, why aren't I there? But honestly, comparison is the thief of happiness, and it's taken me like a few years to really understand and grasp that concept. But like I said, if we don't show like all the hard things that we go through, I know I don't show all of my struggles in order to like show my success. I just show my success. And a new beauty blender. This one is the Paw Super Soft Wonder Blender. I get these on Amazon. I think it's like 6 for 15 bucks, 11 bucks. I'll link them down below. I was saying, you don't show all my struggles on Instagram of what I go through, like as far as finding the fabric and, you know, all of the trial and error. I just show the final product, and it looks like it was so easy to create. You know, even going to these pop-ups, it's a lot of work. And I just want to remind people, because I know not a lot of people have these real conversations. I know not everybody has that conversation or has opened that conversation with others before, because it is a touchy subject. But I just think that that's another reason why I wanted to create my YouTube, was I want to open those doors to have those uncomfortable conversations, because I know by me talking about a lot of these things with my therapist or my husband, it's created a lot of relief in my mind and in my life, and that's what I hope for others. Maybe seeing other people's, or like other people seeing me talk about these things and they just don't feel alone. Because I know, especially like I said, I'm always speaking for myself. It's so hard to make adult friends. And then before the Disney community, I feel like it was harder for me to make friends because we had just gotten out of COVID like a year before. And I used to be so scared to have these conversations. By the way, I'm using the NARS concealer, and my shade is medium 1 custard. But I used to be so scared to have these uncomfortable conversations because I felt like I was alone, and I just don't want other people to feel like how I felt. But I do think that Instagram is an amazing platform. That's how I grew my business. There's just so many pros to it, but there are cons to everything. Everything nice, like everything deserves moderation in all aspects of your life. I know that I would go on Instagram as like a stress reliever, and then 20 minutes, an hour would fly by and I would not be relaxed, because I would sit there And it's not that I was thinking negatively about my peers. I was very happy for them, but I would be so hard on myself and just think, why aren't I there? Or why don't I have that? Like, have worked so hard and I don't have that to show for it. And I think that as I've gotten older and just honestly, I will talk about therapy in another Vlogmas, because I think that that's the main reason why I am who I am today. It's definitely changed my quality of life so much. But prior to going to therapy, I just would sit there and critique myself, and it would really affect me. I just basically want to come on here and let you guys know that Instagram is not real, and do not compare yourself to others, because that's not real either, because you don't know what people go through on a day-to-day basis, and your life is perfect. You're exactly where you need to be. And I know I should be taking my own advice sometimes, but I feel like sometimes we just need to hear it from somebody else, because sometimes we just can't take our own advice. And that's exactly why I got a therapist. Do you guys ever have those days where you're doing your makeup and like it's for something important, and so you are trying really hard for your makeup to come out, and then it comes out bad, and then the days where you just don't care and you're just throwing a little bit on like I am today and it comes out perfect? I hate when that happens. You guys, this is my favorite blush, or I'm sorry, bronzer of all time. It's so crusty dusty, but I will use every little piece of this. It's the Debutante bronzer from Morphe. They discontinued it, and I'm so sad because I don't know what color or like bronzer or what brand of bronzer I would use after this. So I used to do makeup a couple years ago, and I bought so many of these because I would use this on everybody, because I feel like it looks good on almost every skin tone. And it just gives that perfect like bronze tan look, not like a contour. Like it just brings some like a beautiful color to the skin. And now I'm like on my last one, and I'm desperate to find this exact bronzer, because I'm gonna be so sad when it finishes. For my eyes, I'm just gonna be doing something super simple. I'm using the Love Collection. Pat McGrath Labs Mothership in the Love Collection, and I'm just gonna take this bottom shade, Middle Row, and it's kind of like a light lavendery brown, I guess you would say. I feel like it has hints of like lavender and pink, and I'm just gonna throw that into my whole crease. Lastly, I'm gonna use this Shiseido eyelash curler, and then Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. Okay, I think I said that was the last thing, but I need blush. So I'm going to go in with this Hourglass Ambient Light palette. I think this one is this is in Jellyfish. And I just mix these two shades, and then that's what I use for my blush. I actually really like this. I saw so many people recommending it on TikTok, and usually I don't fall for all the trends anymore, but this one actually is really worth the money, because you get 6 shades of bronzer, highlight, and blushes. So since I'm going to be running into the parks just super duper quick, I'm not going to be doing my hair anything too crazy. I'm probably just going to like take my hot curler and like curl in the ends, but I'm definitely going to be wearing a hat. I don't know if I want to wear this one. Little Grogu crochet hat. I will be putting the small shop's name in the description box, because this is everything. Oh, I'm wearing it backwards. There we go. So cute. This is everything. But I also have this one with the tag still attached. It's giving wintry vibes. I think I don't know. This one is from Shop San Francisco. I will put their names in the description below as well. But stop. This is this is kind of a moment. I think I'm gonna go with this because since I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, it's kind of giving what I wanted to give, and it's gonna be cold, so it's gonna keep my head nice and warm. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas Day 4 and 5. I will see you guys back for Vlogmas Day 6. Bye!